Hi friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to discussing about the topic of Akbar the Great. Name: the full name of Akbar, Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar. He was born in 15th October 1542. Her father name was Humayun. Her mother name was Nawab Hamida Banu Begum Sahib. His successor Jahangir. His wives are Rukia Begum Sahib, Salima Sultan Begum Sahib, Mariam Uz Zania Begum Sahib, Jodhabai Rajput. He passed on 27th October 1605 at the age of 63. Jalaluddin Muhammad Akbar, more famously known as Akbar the Great. He was the third emperor of the Mughal Empire after Babur and Humayun. He was the son of Nasruddin Humayun and succeeded him as the emperor in the year 1556. At the end of the tender age of 13, succeeding his father Humayun at the critical stage, he slowly enlarged the extent of the Mughal Empire. Akbar was given the nickname Akbar the Great. His accomplishment among which was his record of unbeatable military champion that established the Mughal rule in the Indian subcontinent. Mughal firearms in the time of the Akbar came to be far superior. It is pretty well known that Akbar was tolerant towards all religions. He had over 26 wives and most of them belonged to other regions. The most notable of his wife was Jodhabai, who was a Jaipur prince. In 1563, Akbar cancelled the law to collect tax from Hindus primarily if they visited their holy place. Akbar had 9 ministers in his court who were called Navaratnas, 9 gems or 9 jewels. The Akbarnama, which translated to Book of the Akbar, the officially chronologically to the region of Akbar, the third Mughal Empire, 1556 to 1605. The book of Akbarnama written by Abdul Fazl, who was one of the Navaratna of Akbar royal court. The original manuscript contained the many miniatures painting supporting the text. In 1592 and 1594, by at least 49 different artists from Akbar's studio. Abdul Fazl also described the caste system to his readers. He writes the name, rank and duties of each caste. The 9 gems of Mughal Empire Akbar courts. Abdul Fazl bin Mubarak, Raja Tomar Mahal, Abdul Rahim Khan I Kahana, Raja Birbal, Mirza Aziz Koka, Fazia, Fakir Azio bin Tasin, Rajaman Singh. And let's see her duties. Abdul Fazl, he is the author of Akbarnama and Al-Akbari. He led the Mughal army in its war in Deccan. Raja Dobar Mahal, he is the head of the revenue system. Akbar honored him with the title of Diwan-i-Ashraf. Abdul Rahim Khan I Kahana, he was a great poet. He translated Baburnama into Persia. Raja Birbal, his original name was Mahesh Das. Akbar gave him the title of the Raja and Birbal. Mirza Aziz Koha, he is the foster brother of Akbar, who remained one of the leading nobles at the court of the Mughal Empire, Akbar and Jahangir. Fasi was a Persian poet who he joined the Akbar's suite during the siege of Chittor in 1568. He is a scholar in philosophy and Islamic theology. Under his supervision, the Mahabharata was translated into the Persian language. Fakir Azio bin, he was one of the chief advisors of Akbar and he was the religious minister of Akbar's court. Tasin was the minister of culture of the Mughal Empire and a renowned singer. Akbar gave him the title of the main, which means learned man, Raja Man Singh. He was the most powerful and trusted general of the Mughal Empire, Akbar. Next, let's see about the administration of empire. Central administration, provincial administration and military administration, land revenue administration, judicial administration, and last one is social reforms. Let's see about the central administration. Akbar was overall in charge of the central government, all the executive, judicial and legislative power of the state. Akbar could hold an open court listening to the complaint of his subject and try to solve them. And provincial administration, the Diwan was in the charge of the provincial finance and bill of payment were signed by him. The provinces were further divided into circles and circles into the pragments. They were assigned by the numbers of other officials who collected the revenue. Next, see military administration. Akbar paid much attention towards the organization, equipments, and disciplines of the army. Akbar introduced a new system known as the Mansabdari system. The Mansabdars had to maintain soldiers according to his grade or rank. Next, land revenue administration. Land revenue was the chief source of income of the government, so he paid attention to the land revenue administration. With the help of Diwan, land revenue was paid in cash or in kind, but cash payment was preferred. Loans with a small interest were advanced to the cultivators. Next, judicial administration. Akbar introduced various reforms in the administration of justice. Social reforms. Akbar had the welfare of his people always in his mind. Akbar tried to stop the practice of sati, child marriage, widow marriage was encouraged. Next, religious policy under Akbar. He adopted a policy of a mutual understanding and reconciliation among followers of different faiths and equality of all religions. He tried to harmonize the relationship. He founded a new religion known as the Diwan Dil-i-Ilahi based on the common point of all religions. Main step taken for the religious harmony: equal treatment with the subject of all faith, matrimonial alliance with the Hindu families, employment of Hindus at higher post, freedom of all worship, taxes imposed of the Hindus. Impact of the Akbar policy: empire became strong, social reforms, culture unity emerged, and environment of goodwill was developed. Art and architecture. Akbar period architecture building style that developed in India under the patronage of the Mughal Empire. Akbar many indigenous art style were encouraged, which lead to the common use of the sandstone. Akbar built a series of forts, the most famous of which is the fort at Agra. Akbar's architecture preferred to the style of Indo-Islamic architecture conceived during the region of Mughal Empire. Akbar using a light Enic architecture. Some example of his styles are Humayun Tomb, Agra Fort, Ahmedabad Fort, Lahore Fort, Bunad, Barza, Fatiri Sikiri, Victory Gate. The architecture, the first great Mughal memento was Humayun Tomb. The tomb was designed by Persian architect Miraq Mirza Ghazia. At the same time, Akbar was building the Forstern Place in his capital. Agra negative red stones was inlaid with the white marbles, and other surface was orientally curved on the outside of the spontaneously painted inside. Akbar built the entire city of Fatehpuri Sikri, the city of victory, in which expensive use of made of low arcs and beveled domes that characterized the Mughal style. Next is the conclusion. A strong personality and a successful general, Akbar the Great, 10 days after his 63rd birthday, the greatest Mughal emperor died on the Daisriya in his capital of Agra. Akbar had brought 2/3 of the Indian subcontinent into the empire, which included Afghanistan, Kashmir, and all present-day India and Pakistan. Akbar established a centralized system of administration throughout his empire and adopted a policy of conciliating constituted ruler through marriage and diplomacy to preserve peace and order in a religious and cultural device. Empire Mughal India developed a strong and stable economic, leading to the commercial expansion and a greater patriotism of the culture. Thank you.